Hey everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And it's the third Friday of the month, and you know what that means. One of the most creative, talented, and just amazing artists is here today to share with us. We're going to talk about owning your own voice. You know what that means. Havilah's here, so sit right there. We'll be right back.
Expert Talk is sponsored by Pod Nation TV, the podcast to broadcast network.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, you heard me right. Our good buddy, our VIP expert, Havilah Malone, is in the house, and she wants to talk about owning your own voice. Hey, Havilah, what does that mean?
You know, so many of us have been plagued with this disease, and that disease is that of being worried about what other people think. And so often we will mute what it is that we truly feel. We will suppress the actions to move forward towards what we really want to do in life, because I want to make sure you're happy. I want to make sure you're pleased, that you give me permission, that you give me your approval. However, we were all given this gift called life to live authentically to ourselves. And we all have a voice and something that we are here to share. And unless we share our message, then our purpose has not been fulfilled. And I had to learn this in many hard ways. And this has been an ongoing battle for me throughout my life, whether that's in my journey as an author, whether that's been in my journey as an actress, whether that's been in my journey in my own spiritual development, in my own just owning my own belief system, as opposed to what I was indoctrinated with or, programmed with from youth. So we all come to that place in our lives and like, am I living a life that's true to me, or am I living the life that everybody else wants me to live?
Wow. That we could just cut right there and go. It's like that right there. I mean, when I was a young kid, my mother used to always say, you know what they say. Well, you can't do that because you know what they say. And I would ask her, who's they? And she would say them. I'm like, okay, we're no closer to them, Mom. We're absolutely no closer to them. So how do you stop because we already have issues with the voices in our heads trying to stop us. And now you got these outside powers. You're doing amazing things. How do you stop the chatter and just keep pursuing your journey?
And sometimes we have to step back from the influences that we have, and that becomes difficult sometimes when they're familiar or family relationships, because it's in the household, it's surrounding me all the time. So that means that we have to step back and take that silent time to be able to contemplate, what do I really want for my life? And who or what do I see that is out there that is mirroring back to me what I want? So let me go and read. Reading is so important. It gives us exposure to different mindsets. Getting out and networking with people who are doing the things that you want to do, or who have surpassed where you want to go, is so important, because they have a specific way of thinking that has allowed them to attain those successes. And going into silence and into meditation so that you can hear your inner voice, that intuition, that source connection that you have with infinite intelligence, God, whatever it is that you want to call that power, to connect with that, because we're constantly being guided. We're constantly being directed where we should go, but we too busy listening to everybody out here as opposed to listening to what's coming from in here. And so soon as we start to take that time, We have to own and take our time back. And before I pick up the phone in the morning when I wake up, or before I go and look at television or look at anything else, I go into me time. I go into God time, where I'm like, let me hear, based off of what it is that I've asked of you, what I want from my life. Tell me, what do I need to do? What
Mm.
do I need to be? Where do I need to be spending my time throughout this day? Getting that insight first before everybody else is like, do this and do that. And why aren't you doing this? And why aren't you doing that? Mm-mm. That's your problem, not mine.
Ooh, that should be on a t-shirt. That's your problem, not mine. I love that. We'll make that shirt and you and I'll sell it. It'll be awesome. Because
Yes.
that's absolute done. I'm so serious because that's absolutely the facts. And then you're talking about, having a silent moment, with yourself, and people are terrified to be 5 feet away from their phones. They're waking up in the middle of the night now because they're afraid they missed something. I know that, the kids that, like my grandchildren, when they're my age, they're going to have arthritis in their thumbs from swiping up and swiping right and left. It's amazing, and it's all in here, and they never have a quiet time to even hear that voice.
Yeah. And when you realize that it is your thoughts that are attracting the things that are happening in your life, then you will start to be a lot more careful about what you're thinking. And why am I even thinking that anyways? Is that what somebody else told me, or is that truly how
Mm.
I feel, or how I want to feel? So we really have to go back into understanding who we are. We have to develop a relationship with ourselves. We develop relationships with everybody else, but we avoid us. And so soon as you start to develop that relationship, you realize, whoa, I am powerful. Whoa, I am a co-creator in this experience that I'm having. And if I want a different experience, I just have to do something different. Now, let me listen. Let me get the direction on what I need to do next that is actually in alignment with what I actually want. That's a different
Okay,
life.
y'all. Look, you know me. I'm going to tell you right now. Stop watching, rewind 3 minutes and watch that again. And then do it again. Because if you're looking for the answers, if you're saying to yourself you can't on the outside, but the power inside you is saying you can, she just told you how to figure that out and navigate that journey. So go back and listen to it. Okay. So my question to you is, have you ever had fear that stopped you in your tracks?
Oh my goodness, so many times fear will come up. It is a part of the human. I have a firm belief that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And
Mm.
so that human element that we are in this three-dimensional physical world, yes, it will start to like, I'm not sure. Wait, what's going on? And it's only because we have disconnected. Soon
Right.
as you reconnect and start to refocus your thoughts back into, I am powerful beyond measure. I am smart. I am articulate. I am beautiful. I do have everything that I need. I am divinely guided. Show me what it is that I need to do next. Then we can step past and overcome that fear. And we have so many confirmation points from our past of things that we've done that we thought we never could do. So it's like, if you just remember, wait, I have leaped before and been able to fly. I've leaped again and been able to fly. That means I can leap one more time.
Woo. Now, the time of airing this is March 2023. So, the old saying, in like what is it? In like a lion, out like a lamb. They're talking about the weather. I don't think you've ever had a time where you were out like a lamb. You approach everything with fire. And I just love that about you. You are absolutely amazing. Tell people how to get in touch with you.
You can reach out to me on social media, Instagram, Facebook at Havilah Malone. That's HAVILAHMALONE. Or you can email me at ask@havilahmalone.com.
You are the best. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, not just this month, but the last couple of months. It's been absolutely amazing having you as a VIP expert. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, it's been my absolute pleasure. And everybody who's out there listening, go out there and be proof of what's possible.
Woo! Thank you, my friend. All right, everybody. You know what she said. Go back and listen again. Stop that. Go watch it again. It's 10 minutes of your life. You can do that. It'll change your life. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I did. I hope you'll come back next time and every time. I'm Tigo, and I'll talk to you next time. Go listen again.